guys, it's Sahara. Welcome or welcome back to the channel. I'm just wearing this tank top bodysuit 90s baby from Shein. I haven't worn it on my channel before, so I'm just wearing it for this video. I put those hair cuffs in my ears as ear cuffs, and that's just kind of how we styling it today. And of course, if you guys seen my short, you would have known that I shaved my hair, which is a wonderful feeling. I tell you, ain't nothing like some shaved hair, especially in the summertime. And I'm just looking at how I have my hair styled, because I was telling my mom that I think I want to cut my hair like those 90s boys, how they used to have like those you know, those hairstyles that go around like that. I don't know, I just been loving it lately, and my bangs was given just that. I have a story time for you guys on the reason why I'm doing this eye focus, well, not really eye focus because I'm doing the makeup in this video as well, but why I'm like calling it sultry makeup for boring brown eyes. But I'll get into the story time when I move on to the face. Right now I'll just kind of tell you guys in detail on what I'm doing with the eyes. I'm going to start off by using the P. Louise Rumor number, I think this is number 3 base, something like that. I will link everything down below so you'll know. And I'm just going to prime the eyes with this. The first palette that I'm starting off with is the Nubian palette by Juvia's Place, and I'm going to go right into that deepest, warmest brown chocolatey shade. It's matte, and I'm going to tap this on the outer part into the crease, but I'm rounding it out more. I'm not going to do my winged out look that I'm normally doing for my eye shape. I'm just going to focus these lid shades more so in the crease area, rounding it out. And then for the liner part, that's where I will focus on the wing. I don't know, just make it a little bit more sultry. And I'm using this crease brush. I think it's a e.l.f. crease brush. The next shade is this more neutral tone shade, and I'm going to be using this Morphe blending brush just to blend out that warm chocolatey shade, but I'm just still focusing on rounding it out. Then for the shimmer on the lid, I'm going to be going into this more bronzy gold. It's like a more toned down bronzy gold, so that's why I'm going in with this one first. And it's really, really pretty. I'm going to use my finger just to tap it on. And my skin has been doing pretty good, but right there, I seen like 3 spots, and they were like in a row. I don't know if something just clawed. It's like something just dug itself into me, and then in a straight line. Then I'm going to go into this like really, really deep bronzy tone shade. You can see how shimmery it is. Well, it's not like really shimmery, it's more like glowy. I don't know how to explain this shimmer. I've never used it, but it's like a deep bronzy tone. It's so pretty. And I'm just tapping that on the outer part so it can like mesh into the matte shade that I applied in the crease, and then that bronzy shimmer shade that I applied on the lid. I'm going to be using some scotch tape for this part to apply on my face, because of course whenever I'm doing like liner focus looks, well, again, it's like I keep calling things focus, but it's not really focus look, because it's not, there's more to it than just liner. But whenever I'm doing like a winged out liner look, especially one that I'm going to smoke out, it's best to apply tape on the outer part to get that precision. The next palette that I'm moving on to is the Morphe 25L palette, and I'm going to be using this really, really pretty gold. It's more of like a yellow gold, but it has a lot more shimmer to it than the Juvia's Place shimmer that I use. So you can see how the Juvia's Place one is a little bit more toned down, and this one from Morphe just adds that little bit of sparkle to it. So that's why I'm just tapping it on. I'm not doing much of anything else, but I just thought that I would just amp it up a little bit. I'm going to be using the Tom Ford dual-ended eyeliner. First, I'm going to be applying my wing, and I'm just doing like a regular winged out liner look, and I'm going to make it a little bit more thicker this time around. Well, how high or low you keep your liner depends on your eye shape. I think I have enough room right now for a thicker winged out liner look, and I'm using the side that's a little bit longer for this one, and then I'll use the shorter side later, but I'll explain that after. I'm going to be taking that outer shade, well, dang, I didn't even point to it, but it's the last more cool tone, deepest brown out of the palette. I know it looks kind of black, but it's definitely more of like a cool tone, dusty shade. And I'm just going to take that same crease brush that I used to deepen it up. I felt like, you know, sometimes when you move on to the next steps in your makeup, you can look back and see what you need to add. And I just felt like I needed to deepen up the crease just a little bit. Going back into the Morphe 25L palette, I'm going to take that black eyeshadow. It's just a matte black, and this is where I'm just going to smoke out the liner, and I'm using this Morphe brush. It's a flat brush, but it's a little bit thicker. It's thick enough to be able to apply the eyeshadow on a lid like this. And I'm also going to take this all the way out on the outer part of the wing and all the way in to the inner corner of the wing as well. Now that I've gotten the hardest part out of the way, I am going to go in with mascara, and I'm going to be using the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir Mascara. This one is, I don't know if I'm almost out of it or if it's dried out. I think I do have another one, but yeah, I'm just going to be using this for the top and bottom lashes. For lashes, I'm going to be using these ones from the beauty supply store, Cherry Blossom, and I think I'm just going to apply the glue and then move on to the face and then apply them after. So now that we are moving on to the face makeup, I can tell you a little bit more about this story time and why I decided to create this video. So a couple of years, well, it was more than a couple of years ago. This was back when I was in high school, and I think I graduated high school back in 2013. So yeah, it was a long time ago. I told my friend that I had black eyes, right? Because I hate having brown eyes. They are the most boringest brown eyes. They are dark brown. Of course, there's nothing to them but just brown. So I told my friend that I had black eyes because I legit look like I have them unless you see me in the sun. So she believed it. I don't know why, because evidently, you know, obviously vampires are the ones that have black eyes, and vampires are most likely not real, right? So so yeah, she believed it. We went to the fair one time, and we were standing in the line because if you've been to the North Carolina Fair, I think it's the one in Raleigh, or is it the one in Winston? It's one of those, but yeah, it was a pretty big one, and the line wrapped all the way around. And I looked behind me because I could not believe how long the line was, and the sun was shining directly on me. And she could see my eyes, and she was like, "You lied to me." She was like, "Your eyes are brown," because like I said, when the sun hits you, if you have like really, really dark brown eyes, you can see that your eyes are brown when the sun hits. So yeah, it was just so funny. But yeah, I've always hated having dark brown eyes. I've always wanted green eyes at least. But yeah, so that's why I decided to make this video and call it Sultry Makeup for Boring Brown Eyes, like borderline black and mysterious, because obviously I think most people who have my color eyes do not like having my color eyes. Like, we all want light brown eyes, hazel, blue, green, something like that. And then also I was talking to this cop a couple of years ago, and he had like these honey brown eyes. I swear they look yellow like I've never seen. So it's like so interesting to see people with, because everybody always talks about how green eyes are the, what do they call them? They say that green eyes are rare. They call them rare, but have you seen honey eyes? Have you seen yellow eyes? Okay, like those are the rare eyes. Have you seen eye colors that you normally wouldn't see and they're not contacts? Yeah, those are the rare ones. So yeah, it's so cool to see people with different color eyes. But I just thought I would make a video for us people out there with dark brown eyes that have nothing to them. And no, I did not tell that cop that he had nice color eyes. He was kind of cute, so I was nervous as it was talking to him. So I never got the chance to tell him how pretty his eye color was, but yeah, it was really nice. What eye color do you guys have that watch my channel? If you know, if you guys have like light brown eyes, blue eyes, green eyes, I think I've always wanted to kind of know what color eyes are watching my channel. Hey, if you wear contacts. Since I'm still working on the face, I'll just finish talking about other things too. So I went to Walmart the other week, and I seen that they had this new section. I also showed it in a short as well. It's called the Beauty Find section, and they've come up with little like mini versions of things starting at about $3 going all the way up to $9, which I think is so cool. So it's kind of like you get a chance to try it before you buy it. And I decided to buy the Taraji P. Henson shampoo and conditioner, and Shea Moisture conditioner. And especially if you know Shea Moisture, you know just how expensive those products are. I remember one time I bought the whole line. I think it was like for their psoriasis line, and it came out to like almost $50, or maybe even $50 on Amazon for the whole line. So yeah, Shea Moisture can be very, very pricey. I like that they had like this conditioner that I tried for $3, and it's so nice. Like, I really like that Walmart got that section. And also in that video, I showed that they had Mario Badescu. Now they don't have the scent at Walmart that I want. I like the green one. I think that one is like cucumber or something like that, but they had the one that maybe is like more rose water, which I don't like that one. I like the cucumber one. So it was funny. I was talking to my mom about it, and I was like, "You think they're gonna get the cucumber one?" She was like, "You know, they're not." So yeah, I think it's pretty cool that Walmart is coming out with that, so you can like try before you buy. And also another good thing about it is that if you have a Walmart close by, but you don't have a Sephora or an Ulta, you can find something like Mario. Now we can move back onto the eyes. So I'm going to be using the Rimmel London Exaggerate Smoke and Shine in a shade Copper Bling. This is just a really nice eyeliner in the waterline. It's a nice, like it says, copper tone, but it's deep. I'm going to be doing another like smoky eyed look, and I'm going to be using black for that look in the waterline. So I thought I'd switch it up just for this one and use brown. Using brown on a waterline could also bring out the brown in your eyes. Going back in with that deep brown dusty tone that's almost black, I'm going to be using that to tap on the lower lash line, like right under that that eyeliner that I just applied in the waterline. And I'm using this Morphe brush. I think it's more like a defining brush. It has like that defining shape to it, so you can kind of like stamp the product on the eyeshadow. And I'm also going to be connecting it back to the wing liner that I smoked out as well. I like how it looks, like connecting it back on the outer part. Sometimes I forget to connect it back, and there's something about how it shapes the eyes when you make sure to connect it from the bottom to the top. Going back into that black from the Morphe palette, I'm only going to use a little bit of this to tap on the outer part on the lower lash line, not all the way across because it is a black and I don't want it to look too dark and raccoon eyes down there. So just keeping it on closer to the outer part to connect it back to the wing. Now I'm going back into that neutral shade in this crease brush and just running that along the lower lash line. I definitely don't want to add too much down there because like I said, I don't like dragging it all the way down, especially when I'm using dark shades as it is. So this is just going to help lightly blend it. Going back in with that other side of the Tom Ford eyeliner, which is the shorter side, I'm going to apply the point in the inner corner. This is just going to give that more cat eye shape. I think I did like a shop my stash for makeup products I would recommend, and this was the eyeliner I recommended. I will link that or tag it in the cards above so you can see that video. But this eyeliner is just so good because like I said before, it does not bleed out, it does not run out to the point or dry out to the point where you would have to shake it as well. And then also there's both two sides to it. One side is perfect because it's a longer liner for dragging across the lid, and then this other side, which is the shorter side, helps to apply the point in the inner corner so you can get closer. I always struggle with the point in the inner corner because I think my eyes are too close to my nose area to create that really sharp point, so it kind of gets dragged down, but this helps. So Tom Ford, help me out. Send me another one before I run out of this so I don't have to spend those $60. Going back into the Morphe palette now, typically I will apply my shimmery shade in the inner corner first, but sometimes I notice whenever you do your wing liner in the inner corner and after you apply your shimmer, it kind of smudges it. So that's why I just decided to apply it after, and I'm actually applying it on top, but very close to the liner that I just applied. I'm not going to apply it on top because of course I don't want to disturb the product, disturb the piece. But the product in this case. I have two different lip combo options, KKW lip liner for both, but I was going to use the Juvia's Place Nubian Sand lipstick and then put the e.l.f. chocolate mint lip gloss on top. I decided to go in with this one, and I'm using the Juvia's Place Lady matte lipstick in the shade Lady first, and then applying the KKW lip liner after. I just knew I was gonna go in with this lipstick, so I don't even know why I question using using the other combo. So you already know this is my lip combo right here. This is one of those multi-ways bodysuits where you could send the straps over to the side, or you could strap one on one side, one to the other side, like a crisscross. But I'm just gonna remove the bra straps because they wasn't really working for this bodysuit. I wanted just the bodysuit to be bodysuiting, you know. I didn't want the bras to be strapping, so this is what we doing. And fluff up the hair, well, fluff out the hair because the hair got frizzy. I don't know how my hair got frizzy. I curled it a little bit and then I like twisted it around and put it in a bun, and I just cannot believe how frizzy my hair had gotten. I didn't have any nail polish on this time around in my video like I've been having in my last videos because my nails have just been so damaged from all of this acetone from the nail polish remover. It's been like giving me second layer nail skin, so I need to cool it with the nail polish for a while. That's why my hair got pulled on my nails. If you have glue showing from your lashes, just go ahead on top of it with your liner. I recommend liner over eyeshadow because the eyeshadow will fall right on the lashes, so just go over the glue with your liner and it should keep it from showing. Also, because I have some raised acne bumps on my face, I'm just going to go in with that same Tom Ford liner and just draw it in as a little beauty mark on my cheek. My camera did die before I got the chance to show it, but I took some pictures and I added just my fake faux piercing like I like to add just on my nose in gold, just in case you want to spice up your look as well, just to add some faux piercings like I always do. They're just crystals. And that will complete this look. I hope you guys enjoy. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!